Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm Carlos Mendoza, and today I'm going to talk about this topic that is should politics be mixed up with sports? Well, first of all, sports as a show they have been present in the life of people for so many years. They had always been a way out and a show where to attend with the family and which let you support your favorite player or your favorite team and truly feel a part of it, no matter which your favorite sport is. So now focusing on one of the most popular sports in the last year, which is soccer. Soccer has been coming out with some new modernized rules and the plan of new technology, which makes it much more equilibrated and a true sport in which you can truly compete, and there will win the one who truly and who cleanly means to win without any help or flattering decision. Nevertheless, with all the technology side and any modernizing things that have been changing the way football was before, there has also come a top of globalization and a top of capitalization and commercialization of it, where we may see federations in charge of this sport selling football the best way they can or the best way they get to sell it. And this is not the only thing, but with this money speed boom, football has become a cultural movement which has every day more and more people pending to it due to all the well-known competitions and the advertisements we see on TV or social media. That, for example, you should know or you should have heard about one of these Champions League or Europa League or UEFA Nations Cup or America's Cup, Gold Cup, the World Cup, or even the foreign or local leagues like it's Liga MX here in Mexico, or like it's Premier League in England, or Spain League in Spain, obviously. And well, because of that, football has also become a really big way to express mass political messaging. What I mean? Well, I mean that from a simple football match, you can spread out a message with a nature and a purpose of expansion of ideas to all of those who go to the stadium to watch the match or to see the match. But not only that, but you can also spread it out to those who watch the match on TV or on an online platform in their houses or in their work or at school, for example, like some of us we do in the school. Now there is the World Cup. And even you can spread it out to those who don't care about football, because the local news, these local TV programs which are about to talk about news on the world and the stuff, they also get to do a resume of the football matches or the soccer matches of the last weekend, for example. So this way, football has become a liberal thought campaign in which sometimes federations such as FIFA, under a penalty warning, they force the usage of a special armbands, for example, which express one love and is colored with the LGBTQ plus representing colors, or the usage of a special shirt which has an anti-racism patch in order to show support to these movements. But that's not all. Okay, that's not all, because the real controversy it comes out when these organizations in charge of football, like FIFA or UEFA or those, they declare themselves as not political or mean to suspend of movements, like the Ukraine brand message meaning support to their fallen soldiers in the latest war against Russia, or the penalty to all the Russian sportsmen that cannot compete anymore at FIFA tournament due to the war that their country has begun, not caring if they supported or not the thoughts of their president. Or another famous example is the Black Lives Matter movement, which had a peak when, well, the last peak was when a USA policeman murdered an innocent black man, and FIFA tried to penalize those players who scored a goal and celebrated meaning to that movement. So does FIFA really care to relate soccer to politics, or they only mean to link the sport to the ideas they are in favor to? That's the matter, you know? What I truly believe is that they are interested in money, because, okay, clearly making football an inclusive spectacle ensures that many more people will be afraid of it, Sorry. For example, by going public with long parts of the LGBTQ plus community, by accepting the usage of this bracelet with its representative colors and the usage of corner flags with the same design in Premier League. Or another big example was when they sold the World Cup headquarters rights to Qatar, even knowing their culture and their ingrained thoughts that, well, there's those thoughts that crash with most of other countries that participate in that competition. but they made it by a conduct agreement in which Qatar would engage to be more humanist by and during the time the World Cup takes place in. With this, this with the finality of pleasing those who travel to Qatar and they spend their money to enjoy the World Cup, but clearly ignoring all those people who passed away as slaves by the time that they had to build up those big stadiums where we are now playing the World Cup. So there's a little crash in the thinking over there. I don't know if you notice it. So now FIFA is looking forward to impose ideologies to a very conservative country, willing to bring their inclusion to a country that clearly don't think in that same way as we do. Having these situations in which even soccer stars have been requested about their opinion to all this politics stuff, willing to be or not to be in agreement to all the social pressure that has been surrounding this event in the last days, the last months, we may say. So, what do you think? Should sports be mixed with political ideologies or not? I believe that this is a good opportunity to transmit rational messages about non-hate and non-discrimination of any culture, as long as it does not clash with the thinking of another, just as one will seek to do every day, respecting others and their beliefs so that yours are equally respected. But beyond that, I also feel that important events should not be imposed or justified or changed for the purpose of being able to sell your ideas to a country that thinks very different than you do, as it occurs in this case in the World Cup. Especially because it is disrespectful for me to market with the right to acceptance that we almost have. I don't know what you think. I'd like to read your comments. So thank you for watching this video, and have a good day.